Now then, we have things that would freak the Americans out about the UK. Let's do it. What y'all eat for breakfast? OMG. If they saw the mushrooms, the tomatoes, the baked beans, all of this, the full English, absolutely flip out. Okay? Next, the queues at McDonald's. I don't know about your McDonald's, but my McDonald's stays lit. And by lit, I mean on fire. People wrapped around the building. And y'all wait. Nah. The Americans would not wait in that queue. Do you hear me? They would not wait in that queue. They would drive 2 blocks down to the next McDonald's. Because that's how it is there. There's a McDonald's that's on every damn corner. 3, driving in the UK. No chance. Okay? The driving test and what you guys have to do to be able to legally drive here is amazing. You guys are all like NASCAR drivers. Literally, I took my test in a parking lot in the States. So when I first moved here, right, like my husband had to go to his great uncle's funeral. And he was gone for like 7 or 8 hours. And he came back completely wasted. And I had no idea that people like drank after funerals. And then like we went to a kid's birthday party. I mean, the kid was turning like 3. And they had the beer, the wine. I'm like, okay. And I'm an alcoholic, so I don't drink. I can't drink. And when we lived in the States together, I did kind of wonder, like, is this man an alcoholic as well? And then we moved over here and I was just like, no, he's just British. He's just British. Hi, just picking up my script. It's Lisa, darling. 90. Well, it's not too bad. I just put it on that credit card. Sorry? 9 what? 9. I don't know what you mean. Did the person in front of me pay like at McDonald's and then pay it forward? Sorry? No. 9 quid. Are you having a laugh? No, are you sure? Do you have the right name? I don't know. This can't be right. What do you mean 9 quid? Are you having a laugh? I don't need the credit card. I can pay cash. Here you go. Oh my god. Now then, things you never want to say to a British person. Here we go. Just got back from a caravanning holiday. It was lovely. Yeah. It's about 10:30 in the morning. The milk's expired. Yeah. So I says to my husband, can't you just drink your tea without milk until the shop comes this afternoon? When I tell you, his facial expression just said the audacity. So, Vintic Co-op, I've got his bloody milk. Now then, we have interesting facts about the UK that would shock an American. Let's do it. You can get in your car on a train and go to a different country without getting in an airplane. You believe it? You can drive 10 miles up the road and people have a different accent. And don't even go 20, 30, 40, 50 miles. Completely different accent. It blows my mind. Shocking, but amazing as well. You can make the decision to quit school at 16. You don't have to stay until you're 18 and graduate from high school. It's all just different, isn't it? But yeah, you can leave school at 16 and decide you want to go into a different field. I think that's amazing. It takes longer on a plane to get from Georgia to California than it does to get from Georgia to the UK. Now then, what's this? We have things I've never done until I moved to the UK. Let's do it. I've never stayed in an outdoor event in the rain and not gone home. Sat outside in the sun with a coat on. Parallel parked. I've never parallel parked. I still struggle, if I'm honest. It's a struggle. I've never had sweet popcorn in the cinema. You guys do sweet or salty? I never heard of that before I moved here. I've never walked anywhere. I had, but like very little. You know what I'm saying? Y'all will walk anywhere here. I'm not kidding. Y'all walk. Denver! Now then, do you know what I just learned? You guys have two different driver license. So I took my test in automatic. I only know how to drive an automatic because that's what Americans drive, I suppose. I mean, I guess a few people over there know how to drive a stick. I don't know how to drive a stick. And I told my husband, well, I'm sure I could do it if under pressure, you know, if somebody needed like a drunk driver. Oh my God, if somebody needed a designated driver, you know, I could just probably wing it. He was like, no, you can't. Your license is only for automatic. I had no idea. I so want to learn how to drive a stick, as we call it, manuals, you guys say, I think. I want to learn. So what do? I have to go retest, redo all the theory and this and that and the other. I want to drive a stick. I want to change the gears. It just seems like a cool thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Is that interesting? Mm-hmm. So look at this now. I'd never seen this before I moved to the UK. Look at this. Hang on. A lawnmower, what you plug into the inside of your house. Imagine. I've never seen this before in my life. The kind that we have is like... Now then, we have foods I've never heard of until I'd moved here. Obviously, number one is beans on toast. Thought it was absolutely disgusting. Now I think it's absolutely divine. Okay? Next, of course, fish and chips. We don't have fish and chip shops back home. We have something on Captain D's. It's a franchise like McDonald's, like a drive-through. But it's nothing like this. You know what I mean? Elite. The curry. Never had a curry before I moved here. Can you believe it? And now, if I go 4 or 5 days without one, I go into curry withdrawal. Have to have one. Absolutely divine meal. Now, finally, I know this is a side dish, but it's an absolute game changer. Cauliflower and cheese. Cauliflower cheese. Never heard of it. Absolutely elite. Now then, so this is sayings I didn't know about. Now I can't live without. Let's do it. Faffing about. Can you stop faffing about so we can go? Never heard that before. Use it all the time. This can't be asked. Or is it can't be arsed? Is it can't be arsed? I use that one daily. It's my life motto, really. Just going to get some bits and bobs. Bits and bobs. Infamous for bits and bobs. Just blag it. Never heard it. Never heard the word blag. Just blag it. That's just cheeky. We don't use the word cheeky. I couldn't do without it now. Oh, bollocks. And I know it means men's things, doesn't it? Balls, but is it vulgar? I don't know. One of my favorites. I'm chuffed. Or better yet, I'm well chuffed. Now then, what's this? The difference between fast food in the UK versus US. Let's do it. Burger King, in my experience, tastes exactly the same. Exactly. Subway, smells the same, tastes the same, except for you guys are missing ranch dressing and oil and vinegar. We have oil and vinegar. It's amazing. McDonald's, ours is greasier and saltier. The chicken nuggets taste exactly the same, but the beef tastes different. Taco Bell doesn't taste anything like Taco Bell in the States. So weird. Not really fast food, but I'm doing it anyway. Dunkin' Donuts doesn't taste the same. Tastes different in the States. Domino's tastes exactly the same, and it's expensive as hell in both places, but more expensive here. Who said just take a jacket and an umbrella, you'll be fine? Who said that now? What is this now? These are a waste of space now. Waste of space.